Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Joey from Unboxer, and today we're going to be going over my filming setup. So a lot of people have actually been asking me, Joey, what type of camera do you use? Do you use a specific lens for it? And also, what type of lighting do you have in your room? We're going to be going over the whole entire setup. Now, as we go over this setup, I just want to disclaim that if you are wanting to start your own vlog, or if you want to start your own YouTube channel, you do not necessarily need this stuff. If you got an iPhone, that should suffice. If you have decent lighting, which you can which preferred actually is natural lighting, then by all means, just set up a schedule and just use your iPhone and just vlog whatever you want. Really, you don't need all this stuff. As the years go on, once you get done doing a few videos and you feel comfortable, then start investing if this is really what you want. But I really recommend just starting off small and just get a decent HD camera because they're really cheap in the stores now. I think they're running about like 150 bucks, 200 bucks, and then see how that feels for you. So enough about that. So let's start the walkthrough. Alright guys, I kind of had to back up into the hallway to show you guys the overall view of what the office looks like with the filming setup. So we're just going to do a quick walkthrough. Over here on the left hand side, I keep the green screen out along with the stand that comes with it. If anyone's ever seen the baby gender reveal video, that is the green screen that we use for a background. So some people ask me, hey, did you print out a poster and put it on the back? No, it's all strictly green screen. Over here I have my Canon T6i stored, so if I need to take any photos or anything like that or additional thumbnails, I just bust this out. But most of the time I use the Canon 70D, which I use for filming and just use that for thumbnails. But I use this for like additional stuff if I need to do photography work. I store my lenses here as well. This is the Sigma 17x50 lens. I love that lens a lot. It gives like really good quality photos and also video shots as well. It's a little noisy if you put it on autofocus, which the 70D has that feature. We're going to move on and I'm going to talk to you guys about the two different stations. Over here I technically call it Station 1 and over there is technically Station 2. Once I get done with Station 1, I take all the footages and everything that I produced and transfer over to my iMac for any final rendering with Final Cut Pro. The camera that I use is the Canon 70D. It is a really good camera. It produces very fine quality videos in HD. The microphone that I have strapped to it is a Rode mic. I think it's called the Video Go. And the cool thing about this one is that the previous models, I think the Rode Mic Pros, they have a battery compartment which you have to constantly keep feeding it batteries in order to power it. This one, you don't need batteries. You can just strap it to the camera itself and then it will just power through there, which then you just tweak the settings on your camera. The lens that it comes with for the Canon is an 18x135 lens. It's an STM lens, so once it's on autofocus, it's really quiet. You don't hear any clicking or any adjustments like that. The laptop that I use is an HP gaming laptop. I like to game sometimes, which is why I have a gaming keyboard. It's by Razer. But say if I'm not doing any gaming or anything like that and it's video related, I like to write scripts or do any voiceovers, which I record through this blue Snowball microphone. And then I take all the audio files and then transfer over to Station 2. Alright, moving along to Station 2, I have two purposes really for it, one for leisure and one for work. Over here, I use it for gaming. I rarely ever do any gameplay footages, which if I do, I capture it using this Elgato capture card, which transfers over to the MacBook Pro on the floor over here. On the left hand side is my iMac along with my Blue Yeti microphone with a pop filter. And I got little collectibles on there as well, my little Gundam stuff. Over here I have various lenses that I use for various occasions. So right here is a 50mm prime lens. Unfortunately, since it's a prime lens, it has like a set focal length, so you have to kind of be pretty far back in order to use this. I don't have a lot of room here in the office, so I can't really use it. And over here is a normal 18x55 kit lens. It came with my Canon T6i. This one, if I need to do like really far shots, like say if I'm like in a stadium or anything like that, this is the 55x250 Canon lens, and then over here I have my 18x250 Sigma lens. there's my Dragon Ball Z cards. Oh yeah, so there's another thing about Station 2. So there are some videos, like with Joe Stitch Fix before, that we use this webcam. I think it's the Logitech C290, if I recall the series. But I sometimes like to talk directly to this webcam, saying if I'm feeling a little lazy and don't want to set up the lights and do all this craziness. I just directly talk to this webcam right here and use the Blue Yeti microphone and just pretty much produce it right there on the spot. Oh yeah, and when making videos, it takes a lot of space on your computer. So I had to learn it the hard way. So when I ran out of space on my previous Mac, I was like, no, you know what, when I do videos now, I'm just going to transfer over to like a hard drive, which I recommend picking up. Over here I have a MyBook for Mac. It's 2 terabytes, and it stores all my videos, and it's really good to have so it doesn't start cramping up your computer. And also you can use it, like say if you've produced a lot of content, you can just store it on there and keep them safe, so in the event that your computer breaks down, you'll have it all safely secured. Alright, so next I'm going to show you guys how I set up my lighting. These are Limo Studio softbox lights, and these make your videos look really good, and I highly recommend picking them up. I've only bought these two for $60, and it came with everything, the light bulb obviously, the stands, all that stuff. So these are really cheap, so if you really want to have a cheap way of lighting up your videos and making them look even better, definitely invest in one of these, because they will make your videos look really good. And these are basically what it looks like. That's the reason why I had to move them out earlier, because me walking around trying to show you guys all this stuff, I'll probably bump into them and crash into the whole room. So it gets pretty cramped in here once the lights are set up. That's why I like to use natural lighting, because one, it looks better on your videos, and two, you don't have to deal with all the technicality issues and all that stuff. But if in the event that, say, you don't have a lot of light in your room and you need illumination, say you're shooting in the dark, or it's shooting at nighttime, these will be perfect for your videos, and they're really cheap on Amazon. So I definitely recommend picking these up. So the final question is, Joey, what do you use to edit your footages? I use Final Cut Pro X. It's a really good program. I like it a lot. If you are a beginner and you want to veer away from iMovie, this is a perfect program to actually start with. I use Pixel Film Studios as well as like a third-party plugin, so I can get like additional effects. So that's the cool thing about the program, is that you're not just stuck to those visual effects or anything like that. You can add extra content to it, and there's a lot of third-party stuff out there that you can use to enhance your videos. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. I didn't want to drag it out too much. If you guys have any additional questions or comments, definitely leave a comment and like below, and definitely subscribe, because I'm going to be trying to dish out some additional content every week. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Your guys' support is really awesome, and thank you for spending some time with me. Bye!